Yo, this is the Hood Guru, and someone asked me about the Froyong today, and they asked a very specific question about does the Froyong, and I already gave away the secret answer. They asked, does the Froyong still work with version 4.01? And I attempted to answer that in previous videos, but I'm going to try it now, and you already saw the answer. So, power on. Aha. Very interesting. Well, basically, as you saw, I started the video, the dang thing was working. The dang thing was working. The dang thing was working. And it went to sleep on me. Now I just powered it back on, and it won't show up on HDMI 3. Now here's the deal. I usually sit over there. That's where I was running it last time in the video. That monitor, when I first set it up, it worked, but it was kind of tricky. Meaning, it every now and then it wouldn't work, and you would have to unpower everything and power it back in, and then it would work. So, now I'm back over here. I said, let me just plug it in a regular dang TV, see if it works there. And you saw it worked for 2 seconds. So now I'm back to square one, because believe it or not, I said I did 4 videos over there where I was like, this is what you got to do when it doesn't work, blah, blah, blah. Well, now it's over here not working. Now, when I did it over here, I pretty much, let's just make sure it's not working. It looks like it's, nope, it's not powered on from here. So if I power on this, unplug this, and we go A to continue, and then 3 clicks. Usually if it's on here and then you plug it in, it's gonna work. So I plugged it in, the screen went blank here, and it popped up. All right, come on now. Let's come back to here and see if this works consistently. So I am on it. Oh, well, to answer the guy's question, if I go down here, this is really kind of ticking me off here. If I go down to system, I am on 4.01. Okay, so data is inconclusive. It works, as you see. I could probably play some games on there. But I've got my my Asus. That's a 27-inch. That monitor is a real good computer monitor. It's a 2K monitor. It's like 29 something by 1440. Some really good high resolution. This TV is a 4K TV. But basically, when I first set it up on this guy, it worked. It just wasn't, what's the word? It worked, I would say it worked 90% of the time. And then the few times it didn't work, I believe was like one of the first times. And basically all I did was plug my switch into the regular one and then back into the Froyong, and it worked. As a matter of fact, it wasn't even the Froyong. It was the regular switch every now and then. The regular dock wouldn't work over there. So anyway, this is a 4-minute video. Some dude asked the question. I went to set it back up over here. It was already set up. I know for sure I hadn't did any updates in about 3 or 4 days. I know it was working over there the other day. My son, me and him, we were playing. I was playing over there. He was playing over here. I knew it worked. But to answer the question, I was going to make a video showing that it worked over there, and it didn't work over there. Then I moved it over here. It worked when I first plugged it in, as you saw at the very beginning of this video, then it didn't work, and now it's working again. So basically, if you only have the Fyoung and not the dock with you, you can unplug everything, replug everything, unplug everything, replug, and get it to work. Basically, unplug everything, and this is on a regular TV. Don't worry about some DisplayPort HDMI multi-port type monitor like this. On a regular TV, it should work. So basically, you know, forget all those wires down there and all the junk. It worked. And I'm on 4.01. But when it doesn't work, I'll show you the steps. Just keep in mind, I don't have a professional camera holder while I do this stuff. When it doesn't work, basically unplug it. You know, leave your switch on. You know, if let's say when you put it to sleep, you know, what I would say is take it out of sleep, wake it up. Come on, whatever button wakes it up. Can't remember. There we go. And get it working, and then plug in this guy, and it should pop up on the screen. Of course, I can't do it with one hand, so I plugged it in, it went to blank, and boom, it shows up there. And I come back to my Pro Controller, and I'm good to go. So basically it works. And I bet if I pause the video and go back to this dang computer TV screen, it'll probably work out. Anyway, for you guys, and see, this is the jacked up part. In the first video, I was going to talk about all this other cool stuff, not cool stuff, but the other stuff that people, I'll still do it. It's a long video. I'll come back over here. Boom, here it is right here. So, one of the first questions people asked when I made the first video was, hey, what about power? And I was like, you mean I talked about the Fyoung and forgot to mention power? I didn't pay extra for power. Basically, I had one of these. This is a Costco. You buy this at Costco. It's a dual port, 2 USBs. It's like an iPad charger. And Costco had a deal on this. Not just this, it comes with this dual home charger. It comes with a dual car charger, and it comes with these really good two of these iPhone cables. So this is a braided cable. It's about 6 feet long. Very good quality. If I show it, come on zoom. You won't zoom. Very good cable here, braided cable. Zoom, not zoom, but at least focus. There we go, focus. So I got that whole setup again from Costco. A dual charger, power, home, dual car, and 2 cables, all for 18, 19 bucks. So I already had this, plus I got about 2 more iPad chargers around the house. I think those will work just fine. And I have, you know, a Pro Controller, so I had an extra USB-C. So basically I had cables and adapters to run the power for the Fyoung even before I bought it. And I had all this before I bought that thing. So, and then secondly, somewhere around here I have an even longer USB-C cable to USB, you know, to run it to the power. And finally, somewhere in here, this is cool. I had this too. I bought this from Monoprice. Basically, this is a male to female, and this was that trick that some people were doing where they plugged one end into the dock and then the other end into their switch, just to make the switch run separately from the dock. I did that, but this works okay. But anyway, back to the Fyoung, it works. Long video. I'm gonna cut it off right at 10 minutes. It works. might be a little tricky. By the way, Mario Odyssey, I just started playing that game. My son likes it. It's a cool game. Anyway, peace from the hood. Guru.